chicken's finest. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So San Jose State's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing in on 3rd down. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Duggan. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Direct snap. Creates a little room. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal, taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Back open in the middle. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got him. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. He'll pull it on the read. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to... There he goes! A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. He makes the catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's got it on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. This crowd knows when to bring it. Caught in the backfield. It's Higgins. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Clemens. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Got the quick completion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And first down for the offense.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Finds his man. It's Bridges. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bridges. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout
Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah,
and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Clemens. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Washington. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Makes the grab. It's Bridges. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Looking for a man. It's Clemens. A little release to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Spartans are on the move. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And go back to work in the final period of this one. Gives it on the option. Runs for the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air on second down. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Spartans want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick release by the QB. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off play action. Snatches it on the right. All out of space. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. It's on target and complete.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Bridges. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Makes the grab over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Washington. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's taking the deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to him on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.